Coming out from Nuke and from Adam and Escape. They'll retreat. They might look for a collapse here. 5v2, Adam and Nuke in a bit of a sticky situation. They're trying to escape death, but DOS is trying to do the same. He manages to escape just with a sliver of HP. And now Adam's stuck in the midst of SK, a shutdown for Certus.
Adam flashes in to get a kill on a support?
Yep.
I feel like that was not the right play. The TSM chants are now coming through here from Berlin. As at the end of the day, it will just be a kill going in the favor of BDS, but they get both teleports out from the solo laners of BDS and SK. They're going to make their way straight back towards the Baron. They know they have a numbers advantage, and the Baron will begin.
Ace in the hole comes out. Execute loses half his health. BDS, and Crowley specifically, has no mana. Enough for perhaps a single Piltover Peacemaker, but that might not be enough to turn the tides of this fight. Nuke trying to get on the backline, 6 seconds on the perfect execution.
Oh, no.
Glacial Prism hits! Shadow steals it! And SK can only weep and watch as Nuke still able to kill Exekick. For that, his life will be forfeit, but what a prize to have earned.
Oh, no. Oh, no. CO is like...
Give us the replay.
Normally it's BDS that do this.
Yep.
Like, that was like a BDS classic last year. Get the Baron, don't know what to do, give it away for free.
They were molded.
Committed for it either, and they've basically just been able to punish and capitalize on the mistakes of SK.
Flash, chain of corruption, QSS.
Just going to walk away from that one.
TP coming in from Adam. BDS going to look for the fight here. They know there's a bit of a split. And Exekick, no flash. Nowhere to go. Nuke takes him down. Marcoon next on the menu as he will jump across the wall with the flash. Edelman tries to get away, but he's knocked up with the Arctic Assault. Flashes across the wall, but the chase continues as Labrov funnels in on him. Now DOS, Marcoon, and Certus, what can you do? Another hook from Labrov into the threshold. Certus trying to trade back onto him. The redemption not quite quick enough from Labrov. He will fall, but Marcoon is chased down by Adam and Sheo. And all he can do is tickle them as they will remove him from the rift. The Dragon secured, the Mountain Soul for BDS. Certus tried to trade onto Nuke, but Sheo wasn't even needed to take the soul, and instead he can look for a little bit more action. Certus trading back in, will be booted up here, stunned as Nuke goes back in with the Shuriken. The rest of BDS are there, and unfortunately for Certus, Karma is not Thresh and can't lantern him out of that situation.
Absolute destruction from the side of BDS as they clean up SK Gaming. An easy fight, and arguably the most one-sided fight we've seen from the whole game. That will be the soul going in BDS's back pocket. 6-9 is the scoreline.
Nice. Okay, guys, I'm all aboard chanting, but just chanting nice is this. Come on, lads.
Okay, in their defense, they haven't had much of a game to work with. Okay,
true.
I'll give them that one, you know? Don't owe me, I'm on your side! Let's have a look back at this fight.
You're so manipulatable, what is this?
The flash ultimate from Exekick comes through. He then realizes that he's stuck between a rock and a hook, and the hook does in fact win. Labrov sets that play up, Nuke is able to secure the kill, and then it's just a chase down, a beat down.
This hook flashes into it. Labrov hit.
That's 2. He's going to make it 3 in a second.
But that was a prediction flash hook on that one.
Very nice there from Labrov. I did in fact just know and assume that they will know what I'm about to do, but in fact they have no idea what I'm doing.
Or they really know what you're about to do, and then it's like the next level of anticipating what you're doing. Chasey here, of course, no ghost on him. Finn looking to trade in. The Entofu strike's going to hit. Chasey just dead to the Kasante.
Yeah. Finn's going to be pretty happy with that one.
Yeah.
Outplaying Chasey in the 1v1, and that was just a straight up misplay from Chasey. He didn't have the ghost available. There's little he could do to get away from that. Just a big misplay. If we can get a replay, we can break down more exactly as to how he ended up falling short there. But in this matchup, that's definitely not what you want to have happen, rather.
Bit of a struggle for Chasey, maybe already adopting the EU Fiora. He's been here for a little while. It just infects people that play in our solo queue ladder. But Dayor here is going to be able to back and TP back into the lane. So let's have another look at this. Chasey goes in, trying to get onto that mark.
So he uses... wow, that was great
First
play.
of the day, but hopefully the only one of the day.
Stop. Stop.
Just saying,
I'm not
as a caster,
song.
your duty is to be entertaining.
I'm a caster.
It doesn't seem like it some of the time. You're a very good singer.
Listen,
Your vocals recently, top notch.
Listen.
If we praise him enough, by the way, maybe he'll get to really solid. Also, the eyeshadow, it's a very powerful stuff, Betty. I saw the guitar playing.
I'm dying.
I like the hair.
It's a hard song to sing without the music.
Okay.
It's like very intense.
Okay, great. We can just sing the music for us.
Don't you? Don't you?
I was going to try and sing it myself, and then I realized most people would just mute the stream. So
You'd kind of have to do it as like a ballad thing, you know.
a ballad. Maybe that should be your next.
Are they singing?
Reckless with my heart, apparently, is what
They
they
are singing Reckless with My Heart. But we're back in the game, so no singing today, crowd. What do you mean? Oh, this is what you came here for, the game. Right, let's... Oh, my word. All right.
So,
Maybe one day. We'll see.
I'm just saying, Montpellier, very good acoustics. I hear.
Very good acoustics. 1-1-3 right now, hovering around Finn. We'll be able to finally secure this first tower of the game. Keep my eyes on the dragon as well, spawning in about a minute's time. As Elyoya hovering around mid lane once again.
Deo's got no flash.
No flash, as you say.
Good vibes.
It's, of course, it's
Good
a lot
vibes
of fun.
overall. Okay, lovely. Thank you so much, Elyoya. And we're going to take...
I hope before, like,
Yeah?
I hope they don't give MVP to Niski for this one, guys. Like, there was a Sejuani not missing ultimates. Come on.
I think... I don't know. He got it. Niski got it.
Yeah, I'm out.
Yeah, he got it. Sorry. We're going to take a quick break, but when we come back, it's Vitality versus Team Heretics.
Maybe next time Wukong again, not Sejuani. Yeah.
It's the best.
How did they get such a big poro?
It's the best.
What?
Well,
Where in the lore did that come from? I'm just trying to understand.
maybe they poured. What's that thing called? The purple liquid
what is it called?
in Arcane.
Juice.
The juice. It's not Hextech. It's
Slurm.
What is
What is it? What is it?
everyone at home screaming the answer. It was.
Been told to toss. We're about to get in the game. Let's go. Vitality versus Heretics.
It just goes full psycho build.
Just GP things.
So I think Evie pushes him back into the tower again and then ults him perhaps. We'll see what happens. Q3.
Preps Q3. Gets the ult sim to bring him back to the tower. Q3 back, but doesn't get tower aggro.
So the ult buffer happens as Photon jumps. He lands but then gets pulled back. And I guess that animation is similar to like Jace E. When you dash on top of him, he knocks you further than you would normally be knocked. So Bo goes in, incredibly tanky. Watch Yankos here. He's going to flash over, get a knock up, but then he gets pushed back away. This is where the single targets come in. Mersa is the first one. Has to flash away. Jack Spectre has no cover. Yankos has to run. As soon as the stacks start coming in, if you get stunned, you're dead. And Neon is just the benefit of all of this, getting 2 kills, just dishing out as much damage as he wants. Here's the Herald in bot as well to get something.
Jack Spectre, the Callisto remains untouched. Ruby leaping in, leaping out, but Perks will fire back. No, he can't finish the kill. Still, the Callista standing tall at the end of the day. He's pulling the spears out. He's making it work. It's a bloodbath.
It's all Jack Spectre. We'll see if he's done just yet. The setup was fantastic. Perks wants more of a fight. Mersa, can he find the hook? He's too low to go forward. Perks gets
finding
him.
it. That's the killing spree. Bo trying to peel as much as he can for Perks. No one can pull the spears out, but no. Oh, Perks, the hubris. Yes, he got the shutdown, but he'll take the jungler down with him.
What a back and forth fight. Vitality struggling in the engage. All of them get knocked up. It's a bounce house, but Perks saves them with the Emperor's Divide. They're able to chase in, but the fight is so prolonged and they chase for so much that Jack Spectre just mows them down. So let's look at this again because they go on to Mersa. They don't use any ultimates on him, I believe, because they know that the Callisto ult will
Find the stun to the backside. Follow up. CC means Ruby's just getting taken out before the fight even starts. Big shield coming in. Might just be enough to buy them more space. Already Neon finding 1 kill. Triple pullback coming in from Evie. It's a huge, huge fight, but it does not mean anything. anything. Evie with a heroic effort here on the backside, but Perks leaping forward to take down Mursa. Vitality taking their time in the exchange. Evie might make it out, but this is Vitality's game.
Evie did so much work. Is he gonna die? I think he is. One more spell and he's gonna fall. A lot of dashes.
No.
Taken down by Kaiser. Perks is ending the game. They tried their best, their Heretics at the end. They had to go for a Hail Mary fight, but it didn't work. Vitality just way too far ahead. They won one of the Dragon fights, but round 2 they lost, and then Vitality just ran away with it, got a Baron, and the game was over.
A game entirely decided around that Dragon Pit. Vitality will find their second win, 2-0 in the winter split of LEC 2023. Eventually.
Let them get the creeps, let them get the stats, let them farm it all,
There
and
is
then
plus farming. They gotta
get the Nexus. But, I mean, you think back to most of the Super Weeks that Vitality participated in last year, they went 0-3, 1-2 at best in those Super Weeks. Now already 2-0 in the first
Can you go? Let's listen to Bo.
I will ult him. We wait.
Wait me, just wait me.
Yeah.
Finish.
No, wait.
Okay.
Kill him. Yeah, I know.
Nice.
Yeah.
Can I me?
I'm coming. I'm here. Careful. I can't.
I can.
It's okay.
Oh,
Back. They might chase.
I have a little.
It's okay. I have ult.
It's fine.
It's fine. Careful.
Good job.
I love the cohesion and synergy during this fight.
Well, so guys, as you can see, our comms are a little bit simple at the moment. It's just using very basic English words to get the idea across, right? So this is how we currently play. Both of our non-English speakers have stepped up their English massively during the last 2 months. I'm actually very impressed by how fast they're picking up and learning. So I'm very confident that as the split progresses,
Even the biggest champ needs a break.
I won! I did it! I won the LEC! Finally, after all of these years! If it wasn't for my Malzahar in Game 5, I wouldn't be here! But I am! And I won! So screw you to all the haters!
Focus Trimby down a bit more, despite the Kalista ult saving him from the stun. I think the damage was what was needed.
Very, very difficult. BTO flashing out to safety. Meow has to run out.
Wait, are you meowing if they hit or if they miss?
I don't know, man. I committed to something before I had fully planned it out in my head.
I like it though. Let's keep that up. I like this. Biggest gold lead right now is on comp. We'll see if XL can pull that back with this Herald. This is exactly what they did at level 3. We'll see if Patrick walks up. Silence, doesn't get baited, puts the ward down. He's safe. Malrang's on his way up, out of vision. Larsen's on his way up as well. Small level lead for him because of the roam from BTO. Look at how far those E's can be thrown. The Q's come back up, it's up now. He could charge it when Larsen ults right now, they'll go.
Excellent opportunity. Can they capitalize on it? Can they take Larsen out? Larsen trying to leap out to safety. More than enough damage to burn him down. The TP now coming in. They just barely managed to finish him. And now Zagenda caught in the middle of multiple members, but he's going to take down Xerxes. No, Xerxes flashing out to safety. Odoamne now looking to pick up 2. That is huge for the Crocodile on the top side.
It's Odoamne who's keeping XL in this game on the gold. 1.8k ahead of Shigenda. Kills Larsen despite him flashing away. Kills Shigenda as he TPs in. Mid tower falls. Patrick picks that one up as Koi tried to defend their bot side. The first play we've seen from XL in the last 18 minutes has worked. Double kill for the Renekton, building towards that Prowler's Claw.
That is massive. Downside is, of course, Larsen dies and immediately picks up the Archangel Staff. 324 out of 360 stacks necessary to evolve it. They can turn this back, but VGO is hunting for blood. A massive charm onto the Meowkai. Malrang fighting for his leg, but he will drop in the end. Excel have found the pick that they need, and they still want more. It's clean from VTO, the charge, and can they time it flawlessly? They will! They get it! Larsen knocked down! It should not be possible, but they are making it work. They refuse to stop. Will they have enough damage? Yes! The ace! It is everything for Excel! Excel.
It's a miracle granted to them in that team fight. Koi were the ones who wanted to take it. VTO TP's in. Let's look at it again straight away. So Trimby and Comp split off from Shigenda Larsen. 2 fights will happen here. One on the bot side between the bot and jungles. One on the top side where Odoamne is against both the solo laners of Koi. GAs go down at around the same time, and he's buying as much time as possible. He will eventually fall, but by the time Odoamne dies, you see Larsen flashing on top of him. The kills for XL start reeling in. They get 2, and then this charm from VTO.
Team is there to body block. Odoamne there to body block to make sure that they have an ammo. VTO off onto the flank. Xerxes now going into the midst of the team. Big damage over the wall, but will it be enough? Xerxes now getting cut down. Odoamne desperately trying to find a kill, but Koi peeling back beautifully. Trippy down means the healing is gone. Odoamne trying to get something back. The burst is big. It's Patrick versus the world, but Patrick will be knocked down. Shigenda reset after reset. Koi taking the exchange.
And that's gonna be game. Koi can push in mid now and end it. The flank from Maurang. The ult was good, but I think Xerxes just hesitated a bit too much. He went way too deep, ulting onto Comp. There was no follow-up. Odoamne's flash was 10 seconds away. His Guardian Angel was 10 seconds away. I think XL just needed to stall that out a little bit more. Have some patience. VTO will try his best here, but he's gonna get pulled back. I think no. Larsen.
Double snare.
It's not gonna be so hype because they're getting stuff.
G2 getting into the studio. I don't know if you caught it, but the hand puppets, one is Wonder and the other one is Reckless, actually. Roman came to show them to us in the green room before, but that's great. Also, the whole G2 gang in terms of the fans, they've been making the party in the studio all weekend, and I just met a couple of them over in the fan area as well, so I know they're excited just as the Fnatic fans are. But this match of the week, a mix between players who have ruled Europe in the LEC and in the EULCS at different points in time, mixed with new blood that is looking to rather rule Europe in the future, seeing how they can get on with each other and if they can rekindle some of that magic on both sides. I also love the fact that I won't let you answer because we're going into the game. And that's what the people want to see. So let's see. Fnatic versus G2, match of the week. Let's freaking go.
Hello, I'm Wonder.
I'm Reckless.
And we're here for Fnatic versus G2, match of the week.
Look at my KDA.
Good, yes, good KDA. Are there any Fnatic fans in the house? Can we get a cheer? Yeah? Yeah? Yes, of course!
Are there any G2 fans in the crowd?
G2 might have won.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay. So, that's us and Puppets. Shout out to Rahman, G2, for making these wonderful... This is very uncomfortable.
Gonna be reckless in my heart?
No, I don't want to be reckless with your heart. What are you... Put the puppet away! We're professionals! Thank you for indulging us. Again, shout out to G2 for the wonderful puppets. Apparently, well.
So, we'll be in the game shortly. They're testing Fnatic pause.
Sorry for the headphone users out there. Fnatic pause hack is a chant I did not expect. Seems like players are all just saying ready now, so we should be moments away. A lot of sass from the audience today. I appreciate you guys.
Yeah, decked out on the suits as well. I like it a lot.
This is dressed up.
Yeah.
This is a winter formal, some would say.
Here to see the classic, El Clasico.
The new classic. A lot of top father chants. And this is the thing I will say, I said it backstage as well. I love Cassante being in meta because you fight with this champion.
It's all fallen apart. G2, 2 kills on the Draven, 1 kill on the Viego, no summoners left in bot lane. Confusing decisions from Fnatic. Why are they taking that fight? They're playing Yuumi Sejuani. There's no melee support to help Sejuani stack up the stun. There's no exhaust on Rux. Hansama still has flash and cleanse. Now it's over a 2,000 gold lead in 5 minutes. The early game 3-men of the jungle bots have just been gifted a triple kill.
We have to take a look back at this replay because this is, believe it or not, 5 minutes into the game, probably the game-deciding play.
So this is great from Fnatic. Get the Viego flash. Now run away. Why are they staying around for, thinking they can take this fight? Only Reckless can do damage. Razork has no spells left. There's no exhaust for Viego or Draven. And Hansama is just free hitting. Razork gets hooked. If he flashes that, it hits Reckless anyway, so they'll probably get a kill. Rux gets flash auto attacks from Mickey as he tries to jump onto Reckless. He dies. And then Reckless has lethal tempo stacked up, thinking maybe he can kill Hansama if he dives and bait him with the barrier, but that barrier's gone instantly. And I think he realized that but didn't realize soon enough. Flashes and dies. Hansama, thumbs up from Mickey. And now it's only going to get worse. Dylan's just laughing there. He knows how bad bot lane is going to be for Fnatic and how much Razork is going to have to babysit and cover and pray that G2 make a mistake down here.
And there was a lot of questions around Hansama and Mickey, players certainly with high ceilings, but would they reach that potential? Hold that thought. Yike caught out now. Humanoid trying to punish. Yike locked down and taken out. Fnatic found their opportunity. Hansama and Mickey, are they still feeling confident in this one? They're forcing the flash because Caps is on the way, and Razork has been caught out again. He just keeps cashing out. This man is rolling in money.
6 minutes in, 3-0-1 on the Draven. Already close to his mythic, which Reckless has 2 daggers and a longsword. So kill over 2, Fnatic is good. Goes to the Sejuani, punishes Yike, yes, but I think they should have ran up there. I'm not sure why Humanoid ran down with Razork. Maybe he thought they could collapse on them, but there's no ult on the Azir. Gets bit baited, Reckless dashes away from the hook. Yike maybe can get a Herald off this.
And what's terrifying is when Hansama backs and spends that last little bit of money and gets his mythic this early on in the game, I don't even know if they win the 3v2. With Rux's Exhausta, probably. But it's a difficult task at this stage of the game.
Oh my god, look at Hansama's items. Look at Reckless's items. He can 1v2 them right now.
And the thing is games like this, for professional players, don't get played out unless they are on stage. These are the kind of games that players remake on every single time.
That's an
8-minute Kraken Slayer.
I wonder what the record is for the quickest mythic we've had in the LEC. Oh, dive coming in. This is
Hansama instant cleanse. Exhaust now going down. Maybe this is enough. Hansama now flashing away. Razork taking so much damage. They get the flash, they get the cleanse, but they will not find the kill or the shutdown.
Caps can,
While in the mid lane, Caps fishing for the 1v1, gets pushed back into the tower. Caps are trying to follow up with a Q. Dashes out, rather. E2 into R.
Razork. I don't think he's sending that recall off.
Mickey now going forward. Waiting for the hook. Ooh, the wall. Saving the day there.
Almost got to predict. So Caps goes all in mid because Humanoid has no flash, but good reaction time. Gets Caps' flash on the end of that. Hansama had to blow both summoners on the dive. Oh, it's just rubbing salt into the wound. It just stings for Fnatic. Now they're diving mid.
Humanoid forced to dash out over the wall. Yike can just keep
ult
chasing.
and flash.
Charging the W. Flash W in. Humanoid is done.
And now they can run towards bot here. Reckless can't walk up. Look at the gold. It's 4,000 now.
I mean, look at the player cams. You can just see frustration on the faces of Fnatic, and you can understand why. Because again, Kedra, you said it. Look at the gold. Look at the difference as the numbers pan out. Hansama miles ahead of the competition, doubling Reckless's gold at this moment in the game.
Unbelievable how far ahead they are. G2 looking so dominant now. But they were kind of handed those kills initially, but the second you do give them those kills, these players are good enough that they're just going to snowball it into such a massive lead. It's only going to get worse now. Reckless base and bought Berserker Greaves, so a little bit quicker, but it has absolutely no damage compared to Hansama. Hansama has no summoners though, and Razork has his ult up soon. If you're ever looking for a window for Fnatic, it's there. Just all in bot 3v3. Maybe they can one-shot the Draven somehow with level 6 Yuumi, level 6 Sedge, chain CC, and an exhaust or something. Top lane's just been farming, you know? This is just my average solo queue game as a top laner.
There you go.
Even, and bot's over.
Wow. Is this the library chancer? Pretty brutal. Here's the thing though, Kadril.
Yeah.
And this is what's scary, is that the gold lead, early game, hold that thought. Caps getting pushed back under tower, now dash backing into Humanoid, dashing back into Humanoid. We will retreat, just trying to keep Humanoid on his toes, trying to keep him below, so Yike always has that threat of coming in, as we see a bit more trading on the top side. Good stun. Wonder now pulling away. I think health bar just too low for him to fully commit to the exchange.
Eyes on bot lane though. Razork just showed mid, so what's going to happen? They're going to proxy them, force them back, pop the Herald, take the entire tower. Maybe they can start to look for a second tower or a dragon. They're strong enough to fight the 3v3. The only issue they have is Caps is under tower and Razork's looking for the dive. He's not even coming bot. He's trying to dive Caps here. Will he be able to pull off and land the ult? No flash on Caps. Humanoid's getting plates and
waiting, trying to dash out. Dashes back in. That's an oopsie. Mouse in the wrong spot maybe, but that's a good kill for Fnatic.
Hits the bullseye.
This is not good though. Humanoid running against the flash. He's gonna be forced to flash out, but they're already waiting over the wall. He knows he's dead. He won't even commit it. Rux waiting. He's been locked up. He can't push W again. Goodbye to the kitty cat. Catharsis for all the Yuumi haters.
That's so unlucky. Can we get a replay of that from Rux's POV? Because Mickey flashes over thinking Humanoid's going over. He finds such a stray cat and then just kills it.
That is a little brutal.
That is brutal.
That way. Razor getting caught out as well. Yike on the chase. I don't think there's anywhere for Razor to go. Broken Blade just waiting like a little goalkeeper on the opposite side.
Poor Rux, man. G2, it's brutal. It's just close your eyes and turn away. G2 are just demolishing.
This is a slaughter. I spoke to Mickey in the preseason. He said, get ready for 20-minute games. I thought he was bragging, thought he was boasting. Didn't know if we'd see it on stage, but we are. This is dominance. Now, good news for Fnatic is they do get this catch on the Caps, but he's not the Fed member of the team.
Yeah, the Avengers are coming. Bot lane's already got the tower. So what Mickey does here is he ults Humanoid, and thinking that he's going to flash over. I think he's just looking for a flash auto on his flash. As he flashes, hey, wait, there's a cat here! Yo, hands! And then they get a second kill, so yeah, nothing's going right for Fnatic this game.
Nope. Put the cat back in the book. Chalk this one up to unlucky, and I think start again, because Hansama has 2 items 12 minutes into the game. He can probably lifesteal through Reckless's damage quite easily.
Yeah, Noon Quiver not bringing the heat, I'd say.
Nope. No, certainly not.
So,
Cadril, well, I don't think this is playable.
Is this just going to be a Hex Flash hook one-shot?
Hex Flash hook! Hook! Dashes over the wall, but forces him away from the tower as Hansama collapses away. This is the problem. Now that they've broken bot lane tower, Hansama has gone from being Reckless and Rux's problem. Coming in, he's going to get the finish. Oh, untargetable with the ulti. Humanoid now forced out. Wonder going to get taken down. It is an absolute slaughter. Every single fight going in the favor of G2. They are simply too far ahead. 10k gold, 15 minutes into the game. This is montage material.
They have a Herald. It's going to hit top tier 2, I think. That's 2 towers gone. This is... When this tower dies, they're 10k up in 15 minutes.
This is the most one-sided game I have seen in a very, very long time.
I think this might be the most one-sided game I've ever cast in almost 3 years.
The gold tells all the story you need. Done by Santander. Hansama, 10k. Humanoid just barely above 5.
Poor Humanoid. And poor Wunder. I mean, we talked about this before the game started, how jungle bot is everything. And that's exactly what G2 have done. Caps, not to take anything away from him this game.
Will not quite get it. Broken Blade gonna grab it in the end. Fnatic, they want to keep this fight going. They managed to lock down the X. Can they finish the job? Hansama still standing strong on the backside. Broken Blade leaping forward. Wunder trying to mitigate what he can, but the resets are now coming in for Yank. Yank hungry for blood, leaping in. One more ulti coming out. He is the Heartbreaker, not hesitant to dispatch a traitor here in this game. Double kill now for Reckless in the meantime.
30 seconds on the respawn. Wave in top with the Baron buff. 21 minutes into this game. TP back from Broken Blade. Picked up the Zhonya's, healed up. They're pushing in. Humanoid.
Hook lands, pushing him back to the base. Mickey flashing right back over. The mark already down. Humanoid dropping. This will be it. 21 and a half minutes into the game. G2 marching victorious into the base of Fnatic. One or two small hiccups with a massive gold lead, but this has been a masterclass in domination.
I don't know if they can end 4 people alive here for Fnatic. They'll get 2 inhibitors 21 minutes into the game, but they're probably going to have to back away after this unless they look for the dive. Very risky. Live, but they're going to end bot.
Come on, Cadril ad, bro. Narrate it for us.
Looking for a pick, but enemy team is running to their base. So the brush has been exposed. Caps, maybe? Nope. Mickey's probably just going to look for a fight. Mickey
dashing out.
Loves a good fight.
Mickey fishing for the hook. Reckless now stepping back into Caps. Caps now dashing through, going invisible. Locked up in the pin, but trying to finish off Reckless. A good exhaust from Rux. Going to keep his AD carry standing, but already 1 kill is down. Caps hungry for more blood. G2 taking their time on the final push. Humanoid doing what he can against these Baron-empowered minions. Ignite now ticking down. 1 auto from Hansama. 700 damage. Just deleting him off the map. Another one gonna fall.
And videos back to you for the first game.
Thank you very much, Law, and what a pleasure it is to be back here in the LEC for day 2 of week 1 as we get into our second set of best of ones. I'm Medic, he's Vedius.
It's Medi-Vedi time, baby!
Yeah. League of Legends, let's go!
It's been 4 months, mate.
I was hoping, see, if I were doing that moment, it would have been, it's been 4 months, 6 days, 12 hours,
yeah, but
13...
I don't get that much.
Yeah, that's understandable.
Yeah, it was Malmo. Semi-finals that we last cast together. It's been a while, Medic. I'm happy to have you back.
I'm glad to be
here
back.
with the LEC. We had some banger games yesterday.
That we did.
And we, I've missed your voice, my friend. The beautiful, the perfect.
Not on the board in terms of kills, has been all over the map, helping out the BDS laners.
Certainly has. Nice to see from Shio. Repeat to the split.
That's what he wanted, that one.
Yeah, he wanted that one.
It's so you get more push on the next lane, right? You chunk out the minion, you push out the lane. Yeah.
Yeah. That's us looking at the bright side, for those unaware. Shio, once again, hovering the bot side of the map. This serves two functions. Number one, to just cover the push, but also number two, to look for a possible dive. DOS and Exokick respecting it, though. They're going to play defensively enough that nothing is really going to come off the back of that. And Shio, he's not going to lose too much. He's just going to path back into his bot side jungle. He's going to be chilling. So, BDS, overall, pretty impressed with how they've been playing this. Huge respect to Shio and how he has been managing these waves and offering support. SK yet to really turn this into anything significant. Individually, I think irrelevant. Has been utilizing his lane very well, bullying Adam out where he can. Certus in the 1v1 was able to get Nuke's flash out away from him and was able to outplay him in the isolated matchup. Meanwhile, on the bot side of the map, they did get a little bit of jungle assistance, but overall pretty even. And again, I want to remind people of, because of the change of the format, we now only have 9 best of ones.
Yep.
And it's only the top 8 that move through.
Exactly. And after this game, you are almost a fifth of the way, a quarter of the way through the split. Like, we only have a few weeks left of this as the fight starts down towards the bottom side. Cheo coming in, Marku dashes forward as well. Looks like BDS go for the flash, but Lavrov, that hook was just a little bit wide. Crownie also chunked down, means that BDS won't be able to get much more out of this. But every game is so important for these teams, especially when you're challenging for that 8th place. If you can get to the group stage, if you can get to the best of 3s, you have that ability to grow and to adapt, and sometimes maybe you just have a better read on the next patch we're on than your opponent. You get a couple of wins, you're into the grand finals, right, into the top 4.
It's just one of those things where you kind of manage your expectations, right? When you are...
everyone should be trying to win all the time, Betty.
When you come into a season as SK and BDS,